Welcome, people. Welcome to Never a Foul. You may not recognize me. Good. Yeah, Kaz is laughing, Mo's laughing. They're trying to stitch me up because they know I'm a gooner and they hope I'm rattled after tonight's result. I'm not. I don't get rattled. Yeah, I'll get into more detail afterwards. For those of you that don't recognize me, my name is Jess, aka Wrong and Strong from Armchair Gaffers podcast. I hope Mo and Kaz have put the things, hyperlinks where they should be.
Yeah.
Give us a follow if you're tired of seeing Kaz's face, and if you're not tired, give us a follow because he'll be on there every now and again. Mo, I'm not too sure about. Guys, talk. I'm done talking, please. What is this? What is this? What's so funny? You're not gonna rattle me. You're not gonna rattle me.
Defeated. I love to hear it.
You guys do some talking, and I'll jump back in and let you know how I feel.
Daps is gonna be here very, very shortly. So he's gonna come on. He's gonna come on a humble tip first, guarantee. That's come on a humble tip, and then it might get a little bit shit. You know what I mean? Like, and then he's gonna do that. I told you so, bro. I told you so, bro. That's the way he says, bro, innit? So I was just thinking, like, yeah, man, but Jess, man,
it is D-Day today. You have Man City.
You know what I mean? Word from months. Word from months.
You know what? Yeah, like you guys, a lot of your subscribers don't know me, so I'm gonna say some things, and you're gonna think I'm rattled or I'm waffling or I'm bleeding, as they say. Yeah, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, this is what I believe. Yeah, I said what I said. Okay, and I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Yeah, because what did Benitez say in Rafa Benitez? What did he say when Liverpool were up against United in the title race? And he said, let's talk about the facts. So today, I'm going to talk about the facts and the facts alone. Arsenal have taken 1 point from a possible 9 and somehow are level on points with Manchester City.
That makes it more embarrassing, though.
It doesn't. You can't say I'm embarrassed. It's subjective, my brother. Yeah?
No, it's embarrassing, Jess, though, my brother.
No, brother, please let me finish speaking. I wasn't even done.
I thought you said you wanted us to do talking.
That was then. Now I'm back again.
Okay. Let me just big up the people in the chat. We got a lot of people here. Daniel, Man City fan, one of our members. Of course, they said.
Well done, Daniel.
Daniel is here. He said they told us we're finished since Ruben Diaz is back in the team, that we are different. He is the leader, the warrior. Noz is here with us, the mad hater of is here. Hatta. IQ Insane is here with us. Dudley is here.
IQ's back here as well, yeah? I don't like this.
Your defense is in trouble. Can't you know?
I thought he was.
Danny, and then Sophia, of course, is here. Everybody, Mo predicted the score. I did say 3-1, to be honest. City, Sophia's here with us. A lot of people are getting on Jess wearing a Real Madrid jersey, which is...
I don't blame him.
I'm not sure why would he wear a Real Madrid jersey, being all the talk that you talk just now. We're level with City. You should be proud of your club. We are the youngest squad. It's the future is ahead of them. And then you show up to the stream wearing a Real Madrid jersey. Isn't it that strange a little bit?
All right, can I interject quickly? Everyone that's here right now, please smash a like before Daps gets in here. He will be here very, very shortly. I can see everybody in there. Irish Hotspur, Big Dave, yo, he says, class, I told you Arsenal win the league. You said that you was in a title race, possibly, Irish Hotspur, my friend. Tottenham fan, by the way. But please smash the like button if you haven't done it. Much appreciated. Let's get to 100 likes quickly. I can't wait for what Daps has to say, really. But just let's hear what you have to say.
With regards to the Real Madrid shirt, I'm a gooner. I don't own an Arsenal shirt. Funny enough, I got training kits, but no shirt. It's a long story. Long story. I won't get into why I don't buy them. But Madrid won 4-0 tonight against Elche. So, let me get a dub somewhere, okay? You guys are trying to keep me down, yeah? Kaz always trying to keep the brother down. Not tonight, okay? You know what you're trying to do. Yeah. So, what do you want me to go on Arsenal, or should I wait for Daps to get here? Because I'm good to
No,
go.
let me ask you questions about Arsenal before Daps is here.
I wanna
Let
know
me
these
ask you a couple of
you know.
questions about
Yeah,
Arsenal.
go right ahead.
Couple
Go ahead.
questions.
Yeah.
Super Mikel Arteta today. Did he make mistakes? Number one.
No.
Okay, what about the players though? Was Jorginho today the best player on the pitch when everybody was scared of him playing before the game?
No.
He wasn't the best player on the pitch. Numbers say otherwise though.
Well, from an Arsenal perspective,
Yes.
he was good.
What about
A lot has been
Gabriel,
made.
best defender in the league today? Got turned 3 times today.
Got turned 3 times by who? Who turned him?
Haaland.
There we
Twice.
go. There we go. It's not Danny Ings turning him, is it? Yeah. It's not Ollie Watkins. It's fucking Erling Braut Haaland. Okay. It's not only Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Perfect.
Context.
Daps is with. I'm gonna bring Daps in, to be honest. Happy man, Daps. I'm gonna
Brother
bring
Daps,
Daps in.
how's it going, Brother Daps?
Wait. Is he in the street? Is he in the stream yet?
Not yet.
Yeah,
Not yet.
And let's get him in the stream. It is the day today.
Guys, can I speak, or are we not gonna let me speak?
You speaking? Yeah, go ahead. Go
bringing
ahead.
Daps in. Do you want me to say my piece?
wrong and weak, man.
Wrong and weak. My name is Wrong and Strong, and I'm never even wrong, but I am always strong. So, guys, Arsenal have not let me down. Yeah, Arsenal knew that this period will come. As an Arsenal fan, since Eduardo got his leg broken back in 2008, we know that February is a very tough time for us as a fan base. Okay, so what we done? Yeah, we set out and we said we're gonna win every game we can up until February, and when February comes, we're gonna accept our blip. Yeah, okay, we're gonna accept the blip, and then we're gonna get over it and get back to winning ways. Somehow we've taken 1 point out of a possible 9, and we're level on points with the champions. Okay, and have a game in hand. This is a massive success if you ask me. I'm happy. I'm happy. I haven't been this happy for a long time.
More than you can believe. More than you can believe.
I big up that big up that's man. Finally, this they heard it earlier. The month segment, you know where it is, man.
It is D-Day today. You have Man City.
That's finally come to light.
Yeah,
It's
bro,
finally
just-
come to light.
Bro, it's just a Wednesday in February. Yeah, that's all it
What did I
is.
tell you, man? It's gonna come on a humble tip first.
Bro, it's just a Wednesday in February. Yeah, like that's all it is.
Mm.
That is all it is.
Is that easy? Yeah, it ain't easy.
Nah, no title race is easy. Like we knew this. I don't know if them man knew this, but we knew this. Like, that's it.
Listen.
Like,
Listen, yeah.
Go on.
I can't be mad at Daps, yeah, because first of all, I love Daps, yeah. I more so much love for Daps. So
And you hate
seeing the
me.
smile on his face after the week he's had, yeah, seeing him smile and be happy, I can't be mad. Honestly, Daps, you can say anything, talk your shit today. I'm gonna accept it.
Like real talk, yeah. I'm
Hey,
glad we're back.
The
Firstly,
silence
yeah.
is loud.
I'm glad we are back, yeah, because I was doubting myself. Like all season, our form hasn't been that good. Arsenal fans have been, even back in October, and not all Arsenal fans, but some. And I've said, yeah, but we never start well. But I'm gonna trust my team will come good when it matters. And it got to a point where, honestly, before the Tottenham game, when you lot dropped points to Everton, I said, right, now this is the test. If we are the City team, that I have put everything on us winning the league, because when the pressure comes, we rise to it, yeah? And then the Tottenham game, when we didn't take advantage, admittedly, I was like, do you know what? Maybe I was wrong this year. Maybe we're not the same team. But I jumped the gun. Like, Cass, to be fair, you were the one that pointed out. I always say business end of the season, but you deeped it a bit more and said February, March, April, right? And you look in February, bro, like all of a sudden, and it's weird. Yeah, but it probably is what happened. What happened a week ago? Like, that's.
Oh no, I was taking my credit there. I was doing that as taking credit. You know what I mean? Like, thank you, Daps. Thank you.
But this is a thing, right? I'll always remember when we beat Man United in the semi-final of the FA Cup, yeah? Before we won the FA Cup, before we'd won any leagues. And I remember that day, that evening, I went home and I just sat in my yard happy. Yeah. Like, this is the thing. I ain't messaged no one. Not messaged anyone. I don't need to message no one and rub it in no one's face. I'm happy that my team look like my team. They're starting. I don't even think we got out of third gear today, to be fair. Maybe second half we did. Second half we looked good. But look, there's still blips. There's still blips. Pep, I'm happy he made the changes at half time. But for me, Laporte not starting was a bit weird because we had no ball playing centre back. Like,
That's an odd one. That's an odd one for me, to be fair. That is, and the fact that Kanji came on before he did, maybe because of pace. It must have been a pace thing.
Yeah. Look, I'll be honest. I was doing a watch along, and when I saw Akanji, I was like, and they were like, "Oh, you're not a fan of Akanji?" I said, "Let me be clear. I'm not saying I hate Akanji, but like, he's our fifth choice centre back. That's the only way I will describe Akanji. He's our fifth choice centre back. But look, today,
Party Dr. Rodri test.
nah. First half was hard. I'm going to be honest. Going into the second half, yeah, because they scored just before half time, because we had a few players on cards, I was thinking, oh, this could be a bit techie. But it's the same we've seen of City for the last couple of weeks. Second halves, we're a lot better. We're coming out second halves. And look, this is the test for Arsenal now. Like, tonight wasn't the test, to be honest with you. Like, this is the test now. 4 games in a row. You've taken, like, you lost against City, Everton, dropped points to Brentford, lost against City. You've hit your blip, yeah? This is where the test is on the fans, the players, and the manager. Like, all of you. Like, the fans, I said after the watch long, fans can't start, because I've done a few streams this week where I'm seeing Arsenal fans ready to turn on Arteta. Ready.
Oh, Daps, have you not seen the clip?
What clip?
Oh, you ain't
on
seen
the
the
football
you
terrace, but before that,
you ain't seen the
Kev,
photo.
Kev,
You ain't
But
seen
this
the
is the
Gal
thing.
clip.
This is the
Before-
thing, bro. And
before
this is
that.
where Arsenal fans need to not revert back to what they've been known for the last however many years, and all of a sudden start switching on players, managers, and all of that. You are where you are because of Arteta, yeah? Don't switch on that man, like right now. He needs you to back him, because if you start switching on players and the manager and all of that, yeah, and forgetting everything, it could get really long. You got Villa 12:30 kickoff on Saturday.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Olo with a super chat. Thank you, Olo. We made mistakes. Olo is an Arsenal fan, of course, one of our members. Of course, he's saying that Costas deserved the loss. Jess, was the
Hold on. Let
Yeah.
me address that, because also on DR they were saying this. Oh, but you know, we made mistakes. Like we said before the game, the way that we could win this game is by pressing Arsenal, right? When you press teams, they make mistakes. So this whole City only because we made mistakes. No, that's because in the second half we intensified and Haaland did not stop pressing your centre backs, so they made mistakes. This whole we made mistakes thing's a bit kind of, come on. That's because we pressed you so hard.
Wait, is there any way to play the clip, Mo? By any chance? It's on the.
You can you can play it. You can play it on the screen, but it's just gonna be. I'm not sure to be
Bit
honest.
of a ball ache.
You had a question for me because I got a few things to say, but you had a
It is
question.
football.
Yes,
There
just a question about the mistakes though. And I said this before, that today Arteta actually coached a very good game from the beginning. He coached a very good game, to be honest. It was individual mistakes. However, Pep today finally found a way to get everything together, and it has been working for the last 3-4 games. That 3 in the back, Bernardo, a
In
left
the
back,
four at the back was better
midfielder.
though, bro.
Yeah,
when
but
we
today
switched
to-
to the 4 at the back, we were better.
No, but the first half, even the first half, Daps and Jess, I thought Arsenal were okay, but also they didn't create chances, Arsenal, the first half. I thought City, every time, Haaland was isolated with Gabriel many times. He didn't get the best of him. And that's Pep actually getting the attack. Kevin De Bruyne today was good. People want to get on Kevin De Bruyne. He actually was good today. Gundogan was brilliant. Jess,
Gundogan was good. Agreed. Yeah.
I
yeah.
want you to say
gonna
about
say so.
Arteta, because listen,
Someone's got
this-
echo, by the way.
That could be me.
Yeah,
It might
that-
be.
Jess,
By the way, if you want me to play the clip, I'll play it through my phone for people to hear. That's it.
you can. Jess,
After.
you want to hear that clip? There's a
I don't
super
mind, guys. Listen,
You want to hear the clip, guys? All right, it's gonna
Yeah,
be through my phone.
Yeah,
One
but
sec.
let me do the super chat from Mons Big Six Bands. Big up Big Six Bands. Of course, go subscribe. Jess, trying to do the humble thing. Not today, bro. Not when your gaffer got shoved out of the way
So
in your
what
most
do I do then?
crucial game of the modern
So
era.
I don't understand. So don't be humble today. I've still
Yeah.
said, me and Kaz were just on a live stream on my channel right before we came here. And Kaz, what did I say with regards to Arsenal season?
I don't know. I cannot think.
Okay, I said that Arsenal are still winning the league.
Oh my
That's
god.
how I feel.
Oh, okay.
Hey, there's more
It's
chance
happening.
of me eating pork.
It's easy to say that, Jess. It's so easy, but do you really believe it? No.
I'm-
It is when you're around
More
me,
than you
Cass, it is. I'll probably like
More than you-
spike your lasagna or something.
more than you believe. More than you believe.
No, comment.
Does Arsenal's does Arsenal, do they improve when the Messiah returns?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
There we
no,
go.
but I've got my question.
Who is the
do they-
Messiah, by the way? Is
I-
that
I-
Party or Jesus?
Jesus.
Jesus.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna let me play the clip. I want to play the clip just for you guys to hear and see. Yeah, give me a sec. This.
Pussies. Bottle job pussies. And it's the same players that let us down last season that let us down again tonight. Now,
Bro, 1 second.
shut up,
Bro,
Miguel.
come
Let
on,
me
bro.
talk. No.
What are you talking about?
No, you will get your opportunity.
Nah, bro.
Shut up.
That's over.
No,
That's
no,
out of
no,
line.
no, no.
That's out of
You
line.
will get your
That's out of
opportunity
line.
to talk.
Out of line. That
How's
is
that
out of
out of
line.
line?
Out of order. You've gone too far. You're talking absolute bullshit. Stop it. Behave, bro. What do you mean pussies? Who the hell are you calling pussies?
Pussies?
You guys they're at the top of the table, one of the youngest teams in the league.
They
Calling them
didn't
pussies
want it
basically
tonight,
proving
Agal.
the Prem.
City
You don't
are
believe
the
we're ever gonna win.
champions.
You don't believe we're ever gonna do
City are the
shit. That's why
champions
you're
for the past
talking
4
this way.
years.
No.
We've had an
Man the
opportunity
hell up.
to beat
Man the
them
hell up.
out
You don't
ground
believe we're
tonight,
gonna actually do it.
and we
Man up, bro.
bottled it.
Who you calling pussies? Are you dumb?
We bottled
Who the
it,
hell are you
Miguel.
calling pussies? These
We
guys have been
bottled
Right,
it,
Gal's
mate.
taking this hella
And
personal, isn't it?
one little hiccup. You're out here calling them pussies. Are you crazy, bro?
Stop
What are you
talking
talking
shit,
about?
bro.
Who the hell is the
Right?
pussy
We
out here?
bottled it
You calling
tonight.
Saka?
We
Who the hell's the
bottled it
pussy?
tonight.
You didn't Saliba? Who the
We
hell's the
bottled
pussy?
it
You calling
tonight.
Beta? Who the hell are you talking about? Fix up, bro.
Bottled it.
What kind of fan are you? What kind of fan are you?
Terry,
Out
shut
here
this
calling them
fuck up.
pussies after the first
Yeah.
hiccup. What
Shut
the
him
fuck
up.
you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Fix the fuck up.
Terry,
I hate fans like these guys.
Shut him
Why
up.
are you guys acting like this?
Oh
Crying,
my
throwing
God.
your toys at the Prem. You never believed in the first place. You're embarrassing us. You never believed in the first place. Coming out here calling them pussies. Who the fuck
Oh
you
shit!
calling
The
pussies?
media circus that is Arsenal has started.
Yeah, exactly. This is Jess. These are Arsenal fans. But first, let me get Big Ben.
Even that's bad,
big-
kid.
Big Six Ben super chat. Foot in the neck sittings. Super chat from Mons. Thank you, Mons. And also another super chat, a good one from Kevlar Snake. He's saying, remember, lads, Arsenal have lost their last 11 league games to Arsenal with an he means to City with an aggregate score of 28-6. This
Can I-
isn't
right,
a
can-
rivalry; it's a massacre.
So can I do devil's advocate now? Yeah.
If you want.
And this is where Arsenal fans should, the way Arsenal fans should see it, because the narrative will be, yeah, that Man City know how to do this. We've done it before, and now we're gonna just steamroll it, yeah, right? But and I get that, and I hear that, and in my head, that's probably what I'm thinking, yeah. However, this is football, right? And Man City's first ever Premier League trophy, right? With 7 games left. With 8 games left, we lost a game against Arsenal on a Sunday, right? Man United went 8 points clear with 7 games to go. And this was a Man United team managed by Alex Ferguson. They knew how to win leagues. They'd done it multiple times. They had Ferdinand, Vidic, Scholes, I think, was playing round then. Rooney, I don't know if Rooney was, I think Rooney would have still been there, yeah.
He would, yeah.
Yeah. And
I mentioned this on
and
the Gaffer.
Kaldu went into the dressing room, spent a bit of time with the players saying, you know what, yeah, like the pressure has really built up over the last couple of weeks. It's been a bit mad, but now the pressure's off, yeah? Just go out, enjoy the game, and the season will end the way the season ends, right? We went on a run, won every game, and won the league with 7 games left to go, yeah? So, yes, we know how to do this now, but this is the key, that this is the real test for Arsenal and the players and the manager and the fans, that now is the time to, like, not go, oh, fucking hell, and start, like, honestly, you don't deserve Arteta if your fan base starts switching on him, right? You don't deserve
Gal
him.
was
It's
right.
that simple,
Gal was
yeah.
right, to be fair, if I'm being honest. That rant was right. Like, who the fuck are you to start complaining about the team when we got this far, kind of
It's
thing? Innit?
emotions, isn't it? It's emotions, bro. It's football.
Yeah. I think you might want to go through some of the super chats.
Yeah,
bro.
some of the super chats. Ed is saying Gabriel Union got chopped. Saliba finally won a duel and it led to a City goal. Martinelli is a ghost and Ketia left the room. Great night. Clarteta done.
Arteta, no,
Clarteta done.
You know
Arteta.
what? But if I'm being real, I'm not calling out some of the names you've just said, yeah, because they're young. Like for me, like
Yeah.
in games like today, you need players like Saka to step up. And
I thought he
was
played
very
quite
wasteful
well
today.
I thought he was all
very
right.
wasteful.
I thought he was all right. I thought even
No,
Jorginho
but
was
bro,
one of the better
when
players.
he got into the final third, his balls weren't good. He was wasteful, right? And
Pause.
like I must admit, you know the penalty that we got that got overturned.
Oh yeah, the offside.
How similar was that to the penalty that we got last season at the Emirates? It was exactly
I
the
don't
same
recall it.
position.
Yeah,
Exactly
we
the
got
same
to talk
position.
on that penalty decision as well from Arsenal too. By the way, I think. What else is sorry, Mo? Cut you there. My bad.
Yeah, a couple of
Super.
other super chats. I want to get it and I want to get Jess to talk about this. Pep Mastermind got Arsenal Karens going livid. And Olo saying this is a true Arsenal fan. He's saying don't celebrate victories if you can't accept losses. That's absolutely 100%. This is exactly how it should be. And Josh is saying big up lads. That was embarrassing from Miguel. Humbled. I don't think it was embarrassing from Miguel at all. I think he was defending his club and his manager. I don't think it was embarrassing at all.
Same thing. Look, this is one of my things with some City fans that say if we like when we've been knocked out the Champions League and they start singling out players that have won us multiple trophies and going at them, and I'm like, don't do that. You ultimately want to win a Champions League so you can go on Twitter and celebrate that you've won a Champions League. Like, don't call out players that got you to that semi-final, got you to that final, because like other players wouldn't. But sorry, Jess, go on. Talk on what. Do you agree? What do you think of Saka today?
I think, like you said, exactly what you said. His balls in the final third weren't great. I think that a lot of players were on the same wavelength. In the first, I think it's the first 25 minutes in the first half, there were a lot of misplaced passes. Like a lot of times players, like players were coming short and the ball's going long and vice versa. But I'm going to stand by all my players. I asked a little while ago if Jesus returning improves Arsenal. I think it was a resounding yes. My next question is, does Thomas Partey returning improve Arsenal?
Yeah.
Okay, so if Arsenal improve a little bit more, where does that leave this title race, in your opinions?
Oh, in my opinion.
So if Arsenal improve, right now, like people saying Arsenal out there. So
I'll be honest, bro. My whole thing this season, last season, for however many years is whether City win the league or not, is not what Arsenal turn up. The best Arsenal can turn up. It's if the best City turn up. If the best City turn up, I honestly believe we win the league. It's that simple.
All right, cool. From what you've seen in the last two games, the first half, even probably the second half, but I thought he was very good in the first half as well. Like, I didn't think he was out of the game. I thought he was very even. Some people thought Arsenal were more towards in the game, which they were. I thought it was very even. It was anyone's game at that point. Would you say that was pretty much City coming back to their best? Or is it too much?
Coming back, but we're not there yet. We're 2 games. We're on a 2-game winning run, bro. 2 games, yeah. Like I said to you when I was on the way down there.
It's the manner. I'm talking about the manner.
Oh no, bro. Listen, you have to go through the motions. Like in everything, the more momentum you get, the better you get. So at the moment, we like first half. What Jess said about, I don't know if he was talking about Arsenal or Arsenal and City, but we were both mislaying passes. It was very similar to City v Liverpool just after the World Cup, where both teams were just giving the ball away a lot. In the first half, City were giving the ball away a lot. De Bruyne wasn't making. De Bruyne was maybe underpassing a bit. Bernardo Silva was fouling a lot of players. But listen, we're still a fragile City. Don't get it twisted. We're 2 games into this. Yeah, we now have to turn this into I'm not going to say an 18-game winning run, but we have to turn this into a double figures winning run now. Like that's what we have to do. We have to do what City do, and Arsenal have to bounce back.
I'm loving the meltdown, man. By the way, let me say this. Big up for coming on, though. Obviously, it's not easy when your team loses to come on and face the camera and everybody else.
Oh no, it's very easy. It's very easy. Remember, I'm an Arsenal fan, and I've been an Arsenal fan for a very long time. So us losing is nothing new.
Real Madrid fan now, clearly, but yeah.
Was
Oh,
believe.
Madrid won today 4-0, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, did they? I had no idea. For me, it's the manner of the loss. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in all 4 games we've lost recently, Brentford was also a loss. We haven't embarrassed ourselves. The Everton game for me wasn't embarrassing. The City FA Cup game wasn't embarrassing. The City game today and what have I missed out?
The Brentford.
Anyways, all the games, have not been embarrassing for me. So it's the manner of the defeats. So I just know a few minor tweaks and we'll be okay. I think now on the back of these 4 losses is the time for Arteta to maybe start making some changes, and those changes could be Erdegaard and Trossard for me, not Tomiyasu.
But you know what my concern is? You say tweaks, but I've not really seen Arteta do any tweaks.
Yeah, it's not his thing, is it?
System-wise, it's not
It's not his
right
thing,
now.
yeah.
Right now, it's not looking like no plan B or C. It's like this is my 11. This is why you ain't got the least changes in the league, and now we're seeing why it's not working anymore. I think he missed a trick a little bit, and we discussed it obviously on Armchair Gaffers like an hour ago, half an hour ago even or so. Is that momentum killer against City by making too many changes was naive from the man once again.
We were called idiots, Cass. We were called stupid and idiots. Daps, you remember? We were called idiots and stupid when we said the momentum is gone.
Bro, even on Monday on AFTV when I said it, yeah, and I said, look, for me, it wasn't just about stopping City's momentum, because actually we went and lost to Tottenham anyway. It was about Arsenal getting in their head, knowing that they've just gone to City and beat us at our ground. I think they would have gone on and beat Everton, gone on and beat Brentford, right? And Robbie was like, no, I think you're overthinking it. I said, look, I'm not overthinking it. Since that game, you haven't won. Like, so it's factual. Your momentum has changed. Now, I think going into it today, like, there was one or two,
Callum.
just little things. Like, there was one point where Saka took way too long to let off a shot. And just these little things that, like, when you're coming up against a team that's been so dominant over you, if you get a chance to beat them, you've got to beat them. You can't dilly-dally, like, try and play mind games or whatever Arsenal fans said the FA Cup was. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah, I'm very reluctant to criticize Arteta, because one thing I know for sure is that he knows far more about football than I do. But maybe some things I don't want to say I will do differently, because I'm nowhere near qualified enough to even say what I'm going to say. But yeah, perhaps having players you rotate in and out. I think having players that they know they're going to start, like, you can pick Arsenal's lineup every week. Anyone can. If you've seen the last 5 games, you know who they're going to play in the next game. And I think that maybe that's an area where Arteta might want to look at in the future going forward. Because, you know, if as a player who's not starting, you know, no matter what you do in training, you're not going to start.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then as a player who is starting, you kind of get complacent, knowing. Go on.
Carry on.
Quickly, I was going to say, as a player who's starting, you know that, again, no matter what you do, whether good or bad, you're going to start.
Yeah.
So it works both ways. So maybe he may think about.
But Jess, the thing for me, is hindsight is such a beautiful thing, because on the watch along, when it got to about because it was 1-1 until about the 70th minute,
Yeah, something like that. No, a bit less, I think. Yeah.
And when it was getting to there, the Arsenal fan I was watching, Nick Francis, hold tight, Nick, he was saying Arsenal needs to make a change. And I was saying, yeah, I get you. I do think it's time to make a change. But I kind of was saying to him, but the longer you don't make a change and keep City from scoring, the more tired our players will be. And if you bring on Trossard against a tired City, that is a master plan, right? But a minute later we score. Now your master plan's fucked, right?
Yeah.
Because you tried to play the perfect hand and it's small margins. Like, and
that's it.
This is the thing. That's what it is. Like, we've got to be real. When people say Pep overthinks things, I always say, right.
Bro, Bernardo fucking Silva at left back. No one never saw that.
But when people say Pep overthinks things, the simple thing is, if you're a manager, every single game you should overthink, right? And Pep overthinks things. It's not certain games. He overthinks every game. we win a lot of fucking games. So people will never say he's overthinking the games we win. They'll only pick out the games we lost and say he overthought them. Same with Arteta right now, that there are going to be games where his calls go. For example, the Man United game where he made 3 subs the minute they went a goal behind. If those 3 subs worked, sensational. But if it doesn't, so he's young, man. You've got to give him a chance. I just think there was a certain element of with City today, with Pep's body language, that Pep looked like a manager that I've done this before. He
looked obsessed again.
Whereas Arteta maybe looked a little bit more like anxious. Like, this is new to, and it's new to him. Like,
it's not new to him, man. No, he's had over 3 years of this.
No, being
title race.
Cass. Only 3 years. Only
right.
Only 3 years as a manager.
That's
only
fine. But he's been a part of a
He was always an assistant manager.
I hear that.
That's nice, but he's been a part of winning sides. Like, okay, he won the FA Cup with Arsenal, but that's not the point. He's been under Arteta. I mean, under Pep Guardiola. So he knows how. He's been there, done that. How to get over the line. Like, he's lived it, breathed it. He should know. Like, even as a manager or an assistant, I get it, it's a bit of a step up, but you had it in the grasp. You dropped 8 points out of 9. So basically, you've only got 1 out of your 9 points. You dropped so many points, and you missed a massive trick. And I said it on Armchair Gaffers, putting Tomiyasu in was an absolute mistake. Ben White might have deserved to be dropped.
Let me just do the super chat. Let me do the super chat.
Go on. You got 2 anyways, yeah.
Yes, big up. Tommy Tweak was to add defensive cover for J5 for I think Jorginho. This is from Football Cabo, and I'm gonna talk about it because I completely disagree with this one. But people, 200 people here, at least give me 150 likes. At least, guys. It looks like this. It's free. It's underneath your live
and make sure you subscribe to Armchair Gaffers as well, people.
100%.
Yeah, it's in the description. It's in the title. It's all there. Over 4K now.
A big super chat from Pac-Man saying today experience showed. Don't think that should have been a pen. They should deserve to be level, so I can't complain. But the second half was men against boys. Let me just finish it.
Sorry, yeah.
Arteta slightly naive for me. I don't know what CTID means.
A city till I die, basically. CTID.
City till I die.
City
and then that's
till I die.
Yo, shout Roadman Ty. Tomiyasu brought this honor to his nation. I just find that hilarious.
North London. Pac-Man is saying North London forever. Another super
it's
chat.
that song. Oh, North London forever.
Hold tight, Pac-Man.
Yeah, that's a banger though. It's a banger.
So, I want your opinion because I'll be honest. The watch along I did today was extremely biased. Right, it was an Arsenal fan and a Liverpool fan that definitely didn't want City to win it. But I kind of ignored it. But the Edison, that was a penalty, yeah?
No,
100%.
No, it wasn't.
No,
I thought it was.
I disagree.
It's not mine only. Because
right, so before you skip that, can I just ask a question? Because we're kind of 50-50 on if it was a penalty or not. If it was a penalty, Mo, should it have been a card?
No, because it's momentum took him, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a card, 100%, because he didn't tackle him. Basically, he didn't go studs up. But however, so the explanation in the studio here in NBC was, if he didn't impede Nketiah and Ake cleared it off the line, Nketiah could have got into the rebound, and that's the explanation for it. Yeah. It's not that he knocked it out of the goal or outside the goal, it went to a goal kick, and then he took him out. But because there was another phase of the play, and he impeded Nketiah from being involved in that one, it's a penalty. They say this is the explanation. Let me finish that, Cass. Yeah. And they said one thing. They said it could have been not given on the pitch, and VAR would not have overturned it. Yeah. But because Anthony Taylor gave the penalty, once he saw Ake clear it off the line inside the area and gave the penalty, they said it's not clear and obvious. He saw a penalty there and gave it. The VAR don't have the authority to overturn that, because Anthony Taylor talked to them, and I saw that and explained what he saw.
Yeah. Do you know what? See, I wasn't mad at it, because for me, Edison's a very brave goalkeeper. Like, we've seen him come out and take studs in the face before. But for me, the reason why I'm not mad at it is because I don't think that was brave goalkeeping. He came out, shut his eyes and jumped, right? And like jumped. He wasn't even like where the ball was. So I'm like, it is what it is, because it was sloppy goalkeeping. So, but they were trying to say it should have been a yellow or maybe even a straight red. And I was like, not a chance for that. So
Jess, you got to give your reason, or should I give mine? Because mine might be long.
Mine's very short. Mine, I said it wasn't a penalty because, and this isn't even probably the rules, but yeah, where was Nketiah going? If he hadn't been impeded, yeah, like I think he runs off the pitch.
That's assumption. The referees don't go on assumptions.
Yeah. So I'm saying that's what exactly I said. It's probably not even a rule.
The Premier League do.
That's
Sorry.
what
Yeah.
they had in the
Clearly,
studio. They
that's
said
clearly
you're
in it. You know what I mean?
And also as well, if that penalty was given against my team, I'd be fuming.
So let me just, Cass, I'm gonna let you talk, but I'm gonna just respond to this because in the studio someone brought it up and they said, referees, if a player that they know is slower than another player and he's ahead of them at the final man, and if he gets tackled, it's a red card. Now,
Who said I couldn't get faster in the space of 2 minutes though? I might.
But referees are not gonna assume that this guy is gonna catch up to this guy. You know what I mean? It's last man. You took him out. It's a record. You know what I mean, Jess? It's not assuming that he's not gonna come back to the play.
It's not a penalty. Who said Nketiah was going to build up and get a goal from that? If the goal went in, if he didn't get off line, would they have counted that still as a penalty, or would they let it go in? Do you know what I mean? Now these are assumptions. Again, you're talking about not definite. So if it went in, would they have called that back for a penalty? Since it was such a foul, by the way.
There is no advantage in penalties. If they go in, they go in a goal.
Okay, cool.
If they don't, they go back. There is this is the rule.
Let me talk to you about this. Yeah, this is where I go back to, and I've been very consistent on it. Whether it's my club, next club, next club, next club, the inconsistencies of referees, it just differs for who referees the game, which pisses me off. Right now, that's sorted. Right, the inconsistencies. 2, against Jordan Pickford, Mo Salah was in on goal. He decided to chip the ball, and Pickford, it was even worse, clattered into Mo Salah. No penalty, nothing. And that was more of a penalty than that one because that was soft, like soft. So another one was Man United, Rashford, not too long ago. Leeds, by the way, clattered. Yeah, no, was it Rashford? Clattered by Meslier. Didn't get given a penalty whatsoever. Or was it Bruno? I think it might have been Bruno. So they get given, but it's never given across the board. But today, why I feel they decided to give it to Arsenal is because of that decision back at the Emirates against Brentford. They felt sorry for him and said, give them the penalty. That's what I truly do believe it is. It's so we have to give them a little something.
No, listen, brother, you are probably 100% right. Listen, Howard Webb has called them in for a Cobra referee meeting. Yeah, this has never happened in football. Yeah, a Cobra referees meeting. And everyone's feeling a bit of sympathy because of the whole Brentford thing. And Arteta's saying he just wants his 2 points back. So they thought we've got to do something. So that's what it was. But from what Mo said, it's a penalty.
Yeah, I hear that as well. I do hear that.
But me as a referee, I'm not giving that as a penalty. And if my team concedes a penalty like that, I'll be livid.
Yeah, but now, when we go into games and I see the clattering, because through momentum it happens and it's not penalties, I want to see every single one of them given now.
It's all about where is the ball going, Cass. It's all about where is the ball going, Cass.
It's not the point. If you get clattered in your motion, it don't matter. It's a penalty. It's a foul. If it's a foul outside, if it's a foul outside the area and it's going to get given, then if it's in a penalty area, then that's a penalty, regardless if you're going left or right.
I can't believe we've got a Man United fan after what happened between us and them talking.
No, because the way it is, it's I say it every single day. Energy for energy. If I can give stick to City, I've been waiting for this. By the way, I've been waiting for Arsenal to crumble. I've been waiting for Cookie crumble.
It's not crumble.
I need all the rocks to crumble. I need to crumble.
No, it's a crumble.
Anyway, it's the same. I can't be biased. I can't be biased on just City because they're my rivals. But Arsenal, Liverpool, everyone can get it. Pause. So you know what I mean.
Fine for that. Can I? I've said this like probably 1,000 times. Yeah, the reason why it's not crumble. Yeah,
crumble season, G.
I'm probably sounding like a broken record. Call me Broken Record FC from now on, okay?
It's never crispy enough to crumble.
I hate you. So basically, the reason why it's not a crumble, okay, is because these fixtures, yeah, are very unique fixtures. Okay, so we've had 3 fixtures where we've taken 1 point. Okay, the Everton game, I've said this before, I'll say it again. There was no chance in hell we were ever going to get anything out of that game. If we were lucky, we would have got a point. Okay, look at all the factors that we're playing. I'm probably going to miss some. First of all, it's 12:30 on a Saturday. Okay,
Oh, so you're fucked this weekend then?
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, then you got Leicester away after that.
Don't worry about that. Well, new Leicester as well. So 12:30 away on a Saturday. New manager bounce. And hold on, the new manager is none other than Sean Dyche, yeah? Okay, he hates Arsenal with all his heart. Yeah. You've got a what's the name of the stadium again? It slipped my mind.
Goodison Park.
A bouncing Goodison Park who've just held a
Yeah.
protest before the game. You got planes flying overhead saying sack the board. Okay, everyone was united behind this team.
Yeah.
Okay, there's so many. I'll probably miss another few factors. Arteta going back. It
Well,
will be
the
against a
fact
good
that you
team.
haven't won on the Mersey since 2017.
The fact that we haven't won on the Mersey since 2017. So Arsenal were never ever going to win that game. So when I say I'm going to discount it, I don't mean I'm going to discount it because I can't, because we've lost the points. What I mean is that you have to put everything. Kaz, you're probably tired of this. I've said it like
No,
4
no.
times.
No, you know what it is? It's I'm gonna pretend that I've never heard it before, and I'm gonna react like I've never said something.
Okay,
that same
cool.
before, don't worry.
You've
He's a
got to
veteran
put-
in this, bro.
You've got to put everything into context, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Arsenal did not humiliate themselves in that game. Yeah? At the end of the game, if everything played it out exactly how it did, and Arsenal had won 1-0, yeah, we wouldn't be saying, "Oh, Arsenal didn't deserve that." Okay. Yeah, we didn't embarrass ourselves. The Brentford game, we drew 1-1 against a Brentford team who, guess what, haven't lost in 10 games. Okay?
And also,
I never knew that.
hold on. Also, I'll say on Brentford, from witnessing it against us, played the perfect style of football for teams like City and Arsenal. They really did.
There we go. There we go. And thirdly, this game against City, on any given Sunday, yeah, no say it's a Wednesday, just hear me out, yeah. City can beat Arsenal. Daps, you know the stats. How many games has it been now? We haven't beat you lot? Ever.
Well, it's some
2015.
mad. It's like
15.
15 or something.
15
So what
games.
this is right now is a storm in a teacup.
Yeah.
Believe me, we're not playing badly. We're not playing at our best. We're not living up to the high standards that we've set, guys. And I'm so sorry if I sound deluded. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Too
But
much
that's the
right
attitude
now,
you
He's
lot should
putting
have
too much
right now, bro.
context into
You
it,
should.
man. Too much context.
yeah, I
into
have
it.
to put context into it, Mo. I have to put context into it because, like, I'm proud of my team. I'm gonna say this one more time, and let me finish. Yeah, okay. At the start of the season, yeah, the aim was top 4. However, after what happened in August, September, October, I have decided that I expect the league title. Yeah. Okay, and I still believe we'll get it because of this storm in the teacup. Once we get past it and get past our February, we'll be back to Arsenal. We'll get the Messiah back, Jesus, get number 5 back, and we'll be fine. Too much has been made of these 3 fixtures. Forget the FA Cup game. These 3 fixtures, yeah, that were a perfect storm in the perfect teacup. Kaz,
You know what? What
Hey,
I'd say is this
go
has
on,
got me
Daps.
back to a point where I need to go and study games again, like what games we've got coming. Because here's the key: I don't expect Arsenal to.
Nottingham Forest next away weekend.
No, I know who we've got, bro, but
Oh.
like I don't expect Arsenal to get a win against
Villa.
Liverpool, right?
Villa.
I don't expect Arsenal to get. I think Arsenal still have to go to Newcastle.
Yep.
I don't.
yeah,
I don't expect them to get a win there. There will be other, and this is the key. I said it yesterday on a show, and I said it again tonight. I think this Premier League will be won in game week 37. Right? And this isn't based on who you're playing or who we're playing in game week 37, but it's just, I guess, as a veteran of these type of title races, anyone that thinks today has changed it. It's blown the door open. City are in. The fact is, yes, you've got a game in hand, but you also have to come to the Etihad, right? So based on you at your best, us looking vulnerable, and we just came to your backyard and did that, I can't see you getting anything at the Etihad now. I really can't. Like,
Fortress Emirates, yeah. Anyways, let me get my little part in it before you do, Mo. Who says Jesus is going to come back and be firing again? He's going to take him a while to get match fit.
I do.
well,
He's going to take him a while to get match fit. He's not exactly a massive goal scorer. I do believe he will improve the team, but this is a knee. This is a
Instantly.
knee.
Well, they miss him. So I'm not going to lie, right? When they came back from the World Cup and Jesus wasn't there, people thought the meltdown was going to be there. And at the time, I said, right, that sometimes it isn't that. You need that plus one more. And that's it. It's the him and party thing.
No, but Daps, who says that he's coming back from a mad knee injury? A knee injury. That means you lose a bit of explosiveness.
The other thing is with Jesus, bro, I'll be honest with you. As long as they get a fit Jesus back, yeah, because of the way that he plays, I think he will start making a difference very quickly because of his values, what he brings. It's not that he needs to find range again because he ain't been banging for them anyway.
I hear it, but it might be a little bit too late by then. Do you get what I mean? Like it's still wild for him to come back. I think end of the month, I believe, and then it's going to take him a few weeks just to get match fit in itself. But it's a good option to have back. Of course it is, bro. It's like us not having Martial for, if not the whole season. Do you get what I'm saying? But you don't see me making excuses. We are where we are. We are 5 points behind you.
Are you comparing Martial to Jesus, Cass? Is that what's happening?
In a way of how they affect the whole
I like
team.
how you picked up on that.
No, the way that you affect the whole team, yes, bro. Yes, I am, because the way you affect the whole team's play. Look, what was I saying earlier on stream about Haaland, who you question every single day, bro? Every day. By the way, this is where you see Haaland today play for the team rather than Haaland, rather than the team playing for Haaland. This is what I was saying. I said the same. You got to take Tony.
The way Haaland was pressing in that second half, yeah, like they're the things. It was great he got the goal because listen, I want him to break Salah's record, but like the assist the other day and the way he was pressing today, that's what I want to see because I see it week in, week out. Yeah, when I go on a Saturday 3 p.m. kickoff that isn't on TV, I see that. Yeah, but when it's on TV and other fans are seeing it, I'm like, thank you. You're seeing that Haaland isn't just a.
Today he adjusted his runs. Yeah, he was a have it all left, right, down the middle. He played more short with Grealish, as you saw down the left, and what's his name again? Bernardo Silva. But when it came to KDB more on the right and Mahrez, he was in behind. They're different type of runs. Thierry Henry said it correctly on CBS. Is that Haaland needs to get used to playing the different types of players because you can't always make the in-behind run over and over again. You got to see what type of player. That's the difference maker for me today, and that's why Alvarez didn't need to come on and change a game. So for me, it's like that's what's happening. Now, for me, Arteta has to find a plan B or a next solution because the way you're playing, teams are clocking how to defend against you and break against you. And it's coming to that point, the rotation naivety of not doing it is catching up.
Like even with that, teams find out how to defend and break against us. The defending I'll have because we've only scored one goal. We scored one today, one against Brentford, and none against Everton. But we're not conceding until today. We're not conceding a shed load of goals.
I hear you, but you're not scoring a shed load of goals either. And
that's what I said. The first thing I said, we're not scoring, but we're not conceding loads of chances. Yeah.
Do you know? In hindsight, if you look at it, before the transfer window closed, Eddie was doing a job as a goal scorer, right? So it didn't look like you needed to necessarily go and bust your balls to get a goal scorer, right? But then the window's shut, and all of a sudden, Eddie's not looking like a goal scorer no more. And it's like, oh shit, we can't go and buy no one. I must admit, yesterday a gal said to me, he was thinking Saka, Martinelli, and Trossard, yeah? Now, against Manchester City, that would cause issues. 3 men that can run at defenders, yeah? That would have caused issues against us. So I think, and Pep should know that from Liverpool. When Liverpool were at their best, that's how they used to play. So I don't know. I think Arteta missed some tricks, man.
But also
and
Eddie missed some chances he should have scored. Like that header.
Hey, wait, there's a nice little stat there for you, Mo. There's a nice little stat for you, Mo. Pyramid, big up, man. He's always got my back. Marcel's got 8 GA in 14 games and way less minutes. Jesus has got 12 GA in 20 games. The fuck you mean?
What's Pyramid's name?
No. We're not saying that.
Hold on. I got a big up Pyramid scheme because he was in the DR media in the DR Sports stream earlier, backing me, saying like someone said, "Oh, do you even know how football works?" And Pyramid scheme was like, the guy runs a successful YouTube channel, so I think he knows how football works, mate. So hold tight.
Big up Pyramid scheme. But I want to talk about something that is very apparent today. In a
Go
team
on.
today that got 34% ball position, Haaland in 90 minutes got 34 touches. Against Aston Villa, Haaland played 45 minutes in a team that had 65% position and had 6 touches. And that's what
Wow.
I've been talking about all the time. Today he was involved in everything. In everything. Every time City had the ball, Haaland was an option. Off and on the ball.
Yeah, he was.
And
He
that's
was
the
dropping in,
difference.
yeah.
And that's what I'm talking. Haaland isn't the problem. Haaland is an absolutely that finish, by the way, it was under his foot today.
Yeah.
And he finished it brilliant. Ramsdale didn't even move. My
A
problem.
prime example is, you know, when the ball got whipped across and Eddie didn't make it to it. Haaland would have got that.
second off. Yeah.
Haaland
And
would have
that's what
found
I'm
that.
saying.
It was
today,
offside
that
anyway.
Haaland isn't the problem. The
No.
problem is the system itself with Haaland. But today it worked because he's involved. He rattled Gabriel and Saliba today. And
What did
also
Scorcher say? What did Scorcher say? There's something you like, Mo. What did Scorcher say earlier? Styles make what?
Fights.
Styles make fights.
Yeah.
And also on Arsenal, I want to address something that people don't understand. That when I said in the stream before the game that Tomiyasu is going to start, Tomiyasu actually, apart from the mistake he made, which is a big mistake, it might actually cost him the game. He actually was doing okay. On that side, he was doing okay. When he left, what happened? Grealish scored.
Yeah, I don't
from
think
that
Ben
side.
White. Was
Let me
that
just say
£100
one
million
thing.
goal?
Also, one
Is that-
more thing. Tomiyasu offered a lot going forward in terms of overlapping with Saka. Zinchenko didn't. That's why Martinelli looked out of place. He looked going into like Diaz on that side and Walker. He had to dribble two guys.
No,
Saka
tell a lie,
didn't.
tell a lie. Shaka was over there with him a lot.
But Shaka
That's the way
wasn't
they've been
great
playing.
today. Shaka wasn't
Yeah,
great
but
today.
he had. I thought Martinelli had more better spells than Saka did, and Saka had no right left back.
Saka had someone marking him every time he touched the ball. Bernardo
Yeah,
Silva
but-
was on his back all the time.
Yeah, but
Well,
Bernardo Silva's a
look,
centre
this is the
mid.
thing. This is the thing. Before this game, when we thought Partey was going to play, right? I was on a show and we were saying how what we'd like to see is Bernardo Silva be put on Partey and follow him everywhere, right? Now, the minute Partey's not on the pitch, it's like, oh right. And look, I wanted to see a back four with Ake on the left for this game. But I said, I'm not mad if Bernardo Silva starts because the energy that man brings is different. And guys, by the way, in hindsight, since Cancelo's gone, has Bernardo Silva come back to form, by the way?
100%.
Bro, it looks like it. I can't lie. As soon as he went right wing, the press became what I always saw.
Well,
Morris
Bernardo
came off the
Silva,
press
Pete, Matt,
style.
come check it out against Villa. The guys are fucking... And this is what all we needed. To win leagues, we need Bernardo Silva, we need De Bruyne, we need Haaland getting involved and pressing. Also, by the way, Ruben Diaz, sensational.
Monster class. I man of the match for me, by the way. I said it earlier.
Who?
Ruben Diaz.
Yes.
Oh,
Bro,
yes, absolutely.
Man
This
said,
guy
yeah,
is
I'm
different
gonna
gravy,
fall on the
man.
floor,
He's
but you're
different
still
gravy,
not getting
man.
past me, Shaka.
Yeah.
Different gravy, man. Different
That's
gravy.
what- that-
From Arsenal's point of view, Jorginho, okay. If Partey was on the pitch, nothing was going to happen. This is what people don't understand. Man City did not penetrate Arsenal today from the middle. Nothing happened
I
in the
thought
middle.
Jorginho actually played quite a lot of forward passes
And
today.
Jorginho actually was the highest rated player in all the websites on Arsenal because he passed forward. He was positioned right, as me and Cass talked before the game. He was positioned right defensively. The midfield was closed, and he got the ball out of the defense good.
Oh,
The
what
one
did
who-
we say? What did we say before the game, though, Mo? Gundogan, watch him go missing. He went missing, as in like missing away from Arsenal's radar, and he just done what Gundogan does best:
That's what he's
infiltrate.
good at, you know. He's very good at that.
What I want to say is that Zinchenko today, dude, you're overconfident. You still play for Arsenal Football Club against Man City, the champs. Please, don't be that confident. The guy almost goes.
Well, I
them
can't hear
twice,
this on
bro.
him, you know. Leave him alone.
I was
Don't-
at
don't-
£100 million
don't
company.
think like that, bro.
Absolutely brilliant player. On the ball, amazing. Jess, wasn't he overconfident? He almost cost you 2 goals today. Is this on the manager or on the player? Is the manager?
No, I hear you. I do hear you, but be careful what you say on Zinchenko,
No.
bro.
What I mean is that sometimes
fucking
I
overrated,
say it.
man.
Yes, sometimes I say that the managers tell the players do not play long. Keep playing from the back. But today, I saw Arteta, by the way, when he made the first mistake, Zinchenko pointing towards long. And 5 minutes later, the same mistake again by Zinchenko. Playing from the back, missed the trick.
I have to support my players no matter what.
You want to go in on Zinchenko, I can tell you. I can tell.
No, I support.
I
See,
just think he's
support-
overrated, bro.
Support isn't
I mean-
just when you're winning. Support is when you're losing as well. So I'm gonna stand by these guys.
100%. You
We're
should.
not saying you
You're
turn
giving
on
me-
them, Jess. I'm not saying turn on them, but you are allowed
I
to
won't criticize
criticize them.
I won't criticize them today. Today is not the day for criticism. Today is the day for support.
What is this?
Yeah,
World War
maybe.
One? What is
I
this?
thought Grealish was garbage.
Thank you. I was
I
gonna
thought
say.
Grealish was garbage, and then
Well,
like no, for
Let
Grealish,
him
what I've seen,
talk. Let him preach.
I thought Grealish was garbage. I'm thinking, please bring on Foden. Like I want to see something different now because first half, he had the ball, couldn't tackle him. Cool, standard. It was even. Second half, thought he was shit. Got that goal. Then he moved. He moved Rago, and then he's like, Tommy Asu, you got to come off for Ben White, and that's exactly what happened. So Mo, this is my question for you: are you gonna finally praise Grealish?
Amazing finish today. Amazing finish. However, I thought he actually lost the ball too many times for Pep's liking in the first half. However, listen.
there we go. He's not going to.
No, you okay, listen. You pop up when you need it. And today, Jack Grealish, if I'm gonna say it, he won you the game with that finish. It's as
Thank
simple
you.
as
Might
that.
have been
It's
this
as
could be
simple
the.
as that.
So if
That's
he wins,
exactly what I said, yeah. Because on the
Yeah.
watch along, they started doing how many goals has Grealish scored? I go, I don't care, and they go, well, you're not backing your team much. I go, no, I don't care because he won us the Premier League. Like, so I couldn't care less. Pep's keeping him on the pitch.
A
Yeah,
£100
because
million
he's contributing
goal,
to the team.
Daps, £100 million goal today if you win the
Hold
Premier
on.
League.
Well, no, bro. Let's remember that last season, second to last game against West Ham, yeah? Without Grealish, we didn't win that game. So that won us the league, technically. He's already won us one league in our eyes, bro. But people say, oh, it's not about how many goals. It's about scoring goals in big games. Well, Jack did that today. Like, it's that simple. And it's not just that. There's things I'm seeing in Jack over the last 3 weeks, yeah, that show me he's really becoming a Pep player. And I'm meaning the pressing, the getting back and getting involved, tackling. He's improving as a player. And the one thing I've said is the minute he finds his range and starts scoring more, yeah, Grealish becomes an elite player. An elite player.
Super chat from Pac-Man again is saying overall Saliba played well and kept Haaland quiet for 60 minutes. And he still got the winner. World-class talent should never be ignored. PS LFC Liverpool Football Club in 9th place. Today, listen, Erling Haaland, this is why they brought him. Imagine in the Champions League a game like this and you won a goal. Pops up, goal, you won the game. That's what you
100%,
lacked. And that's what Gabriel Jesus gets involved in the game, makes Saka and Martinelli. But that's why Pep was okay replacing Jesus with someone like Haaland. Goals speak for themselves.
Yeah.
Today, Jack
Bro, it's
Grealish,
not just
today is
goals. You know what, Mo? It's not just goals. For me, what I've seen over the last couple of weeks when we've needed it, yeah, is a player that wants, like, look, if Haaland joins City this season and we don't win the league, he's going to feel pissed off because we won it last season. We won it the season before. So he don't want to come to the Premier League, join the team that's been winning it and us not win it. And I'm seeing in him, like, he wants City to, it's not just about him breaking records. He wants City to win trophies, yeah? So that's the other thing with him. He wants to win trophies by any means. And that is very important as well, especially at the moment where we've got a load of players that have won the Premier League multiple times. So we need players that haven't won it yet and want to experience that.
Jeff.
Did anyone watch Chelsea, by the way?
Oh, fuck that.
I
No.
did, but don't worry about Chelsea. It doesn't
I just saw
matter. They can't
Enzo
score for their
Fernandez
life.
get burnt by Adeyemi, and that's it.
Okay, so
Bro,
there is a tweet.
someone called him Enzo Drinkwater.
Wow.
There is a tweet. To be honest, there's a tweet from Grizz, and I have to mention it. He said the fastest player in Bundesliga outran the most expensive player in the Premier League. Today, Enzo Fernandez was okay. Again, 106 million. And I'm comparing him to one player, Casemiro. Someone who came to Manchester United and changed the way they play football. If you're a 106 million pound player, I need
Oh,
you
you
to
could
come
say
to the
Partey
team.
when Partey's fit as well.
Exactly. So I'm sorry, I'm not having this energy. Casemiro had 3 games to settle in. 3 games. Change the way you play. Why we don't have the same, again, why we don't have the same energy for Chelsea? People are soft on Chelsea, but I don't want to talk about them.
They're soft on Chelsea, but not on Potter.
No, a lot of people are giving him a break, Cass.
It's because Hogwarts legacy is out at the moment. Everyone's getting that's why. But yeah, man. But it's fuck Chelsea. I'm trying to talk about Arsenal and how shit they were.
I think that, look, I said the one thing that Arsenal need to be careful of, and look, if we would have lost today, it would be the same thing for us.
Is Man
yeah?
United.
It's that, yeah.
Is Man United. Is Man
And
United
let me be clear, let me
creeping?
repeat that again.
They
If
are
we would have dropped
creeping.
today, I would say the same about us. Yeah, that
Don't let us
Oh,
win
them
on the
man aren't
weekend.
United for me are not dropping off. Yeah, I don't believe they will overtake either of us, but they are going to stay on our heels for the rest of the season. So neither of us can drop off because them man are ready to try and leapfrog us.
5 points, Daps. 5 points. 2 games. It
Hey.
takes 2 games.
So I couldn't. Me personally, in my club, couldn't give a shit, bro. Like, nah.
You know what
not
the maddest
happening.
thing is? Tomorrow, even if we lost to Barcelona, I couldn't give a shit, bruv. Like, like, honestly, I would a little bit, but not too much. Wouldn't care right now. Like, honestly, focus on getting some domestic trophies more than the Europa League. We've already done it. But
You
I'd
got
like
a
to win.
weekend?
We've got Leicester at home. Don't mind me.
He
Don't mind
was
me.
ready to talk. He did Aston Villa away.
You Aston Villa.
No,
Yeah.
no, you can't read my mind. You know what I'm
Weekend on
thinking.
the weekend, we're gonna be 2 points behind you. Make sure you win that game in hand.
You,
Okay?
you
Wait,
know the thing
who
about
plays
Arsenal,
first?
Jess?
Who plays
You
first?
play first.
So how you
12:30
gonna be 2
kickoff.
points behind us?
Hey, we're gonna be 2 points behind you come Sunday.
Sorry, Mo, what was that?
You know the thing about Arsenal, the problem. My problem with Arsenal is that last year you had 3 games that was crumpled. I think it was against Brentford and I think somebody.
Nope. It was Brighton, Crystal Palace,
Yes.
and Southampton.
My problem is last year your aim was top 6. You found yourself in a top 4 position. Comes January and then you finished 5th.
Imagine they don't win no trophies this year. What a shit blip.
This year, Jess, you found yourself top of the league with 8 points and a game in hand. It's
Lee
January.
was only talking about 11 points last week on Coppish. Was it last week or the week before that?
You people are speaking with such finality. I can't believe it. In one breath, you say that there's still how many games left?
15 for City, 16 for you.
Okay, so there's 15 games left in the season on one hand, but then you speak as if it's a done deal already. So I need everyone to make their mind up and let me know what it is. Is it a done deal or is there still 15 games left to play?
I mean, the done deal shows on Football Terrace. You can go check it out if you want. On
No,
here,
no.
it's
Jess,
Is that a real thing?
Jess, are you confident if you have someone now, they have their money, their kids' bread money, and they
Go
have
play
to
their
put
team.
their money on, they have to put this money on a club today to win the Premier League.
Someone's against gambling, Jesus.
Who would you tell him to put the money on?
All jokes aside, right now,
Yes.
with the games that are left, before I answer the question, when is Jesus back?
End of
again.
Feb, I think. End of Feb, I think.
How many games until we got a game every week till he's back? Yeah, still got a game in hand.
And you
Yeah,
got
I'd
midweek
say.
game.
Yeah, I'd say it's still Arsenal. The
Oh
blip.
my
The
God.
February hates us. February hates us. April, May.
And March, April, May, love Man City. They just love Man City.
By the way, we're 7 likes from 200. Who hasn't liked the video? You are doing a disservice. Everyone that has done, big
I'm
up to
sure
you, man.
Defers
I
are gonna
appreciate
like it right now.
There you go. So there's an extra. Get in your burners if you don't
Yeah,
mind. Everyone has yourselves.
Football Cup with another super chat said Nketna movement with Nketna finishing in
Call him Tina in Katina.
Nketina. Oh my god. So
I've
many
been calling
names
him
for this.
Eduardo Nketiah, but that's doing Eduardo a disservice. We've
I want
Arsenal
the same
are
energy,
lucky.
Jess, when Jesus doesn't score goals.
Don't need him to score goals because that's
That's
not
not
what
what
he
he's
does.
about, bro. The team's output goes up when he's on the pitch.
Okay.
Facts, Mo. I'm starting to question your credentials. Yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah, at
That's
first,
why he's got football thicko.
at first,
With the go
Kaz was my least favorite. Yeah,
Oh shit.
but yeah, but you're so bad that I can't dislike Kaz. Like with some of the things that you say, I'm sure you're a lovely guy, but that sometimes. Wait, I don't know what team does more support.
Tottenham.
Milan. Tottenham, yeah.
No,
Tottenham.
No. Real teams. Like what's
Yeah.
your team?
Yeah, Tottenham aren't the
I
real
don't
team.
support
I agree
anybody.
with
I
you.
support
Yeah.
one team in my life, man. My whole life, I supported one team. It's this guy, Inter.
He's a mutual.
But I'm
Inter
really
Hotspurs.
listen. I'm
So
actually.
basically,
Let me
you're
just say
angry
one thing, Jess.
about what Thierry Henry did done to you guys at the San Siro. That's why you hate Arsenal.
We did the
That
same
that
to you, I think.
2004 Thierry Henry masterclass against you guys at your stadium.
But you won the Champions League then. Oh my God, what a trophy! But anyway, I'm not gonna get into this. To be honest,
What, Eminem, Shadyville?
but I'm not gonna get
Jesus.
into this. All I want to say is that, to be honest, Arsenal, if Arteta doesn't realize that the players mentally are now shaking a little bit, and he needs to hold
They
it
seem
together.
tired as well, bro. They looked a bit tired. today.
Yes, they need something not different. They just need a little bit of a mental, like
I'll
wake
tell you
up.
what
I
would
think.
work.
They need a
Tell you what would
sensory beam
work.
from Dragon Ball Z.
What would work is, go and get some charges.
I don't have
Premier
a Prem
League charge-
team. I really don't support the
Threaten
Prem
Arsenal
team.
with some charges. That'll
Oh.
work.
They need sensory beams from Dragon Ball Z. That's what they need.
But anyway, we've been going for an hour, 10 minutes. Absolutely brilliant reaction. Thank you, everybody
Capo's
that
got
tuned
one
in.
more.
2 likes from 200. 2 likes. Just 2 likes.
Oh, yeah, no.
Underneath your live chat. It's easy. It's free.
One
It
liked
doesn't
it.
cost us a penny.
By
Also,
the way, I
make
have my
sure
Lucky City socks on today, by the way, as well.
Armchair Gaffers, absolutely brilliant channel with Jess and all his guys. Of course, everything, all the links are in the description. Make sure to go and subscribe to them. Give them a subscription. If 100 of you go and subscribe to the channel, it would be absolutely brilliant. Please.
Yeah,
do.
real talk. Real talk.
Please, I have family. I'm poor man. I make YouTube
Watch
for my
this.
family.
Watch this comment, Jess. Mo wants Gunners to win the league over City so badly. He even had the call to call it weeks ago.
Do you know what?
Really?
You know what I want? I'm interested to see.
Daps actually knows that I actually want the underdog story. So I actually want Arsenal to win the league because 5 leagues in 6 years.
They're not the underdogs. They're bigger than us.
No, they are the underdog. Come on, Daps. Come on.
Card
Oh
mate.
my
It don't
God.
matter, man. Times are changing.
But one thing I was going to say is what I'm
Remo-
intrigued to know is.
One.
So last season, Terry wanted Liverpool to win the league. This season, he wants Arsenal to win the league.
Oh Lord.
Next season, is he actually going to want Man United to win the league?
I don't know. I hope to see my Old Trafford. But what's it called? All you Liverpool fans have got Qatar flags in your names on Twitter and that. Remove them immediately. Thank you.
This is the season of every club likes news is who's going to buy them. Like now Tottenham are in the mix, are in it. Like
Apparently, Liverpool are not even up for sale. That's what I've been reading up. Anyways,
tears cast.
remove
All
the
I know
Qatar
is-
flags out
It's
your.
tears, Cass.
all I
It's
know
tears.
is I never thought I'd say this 8-9 days ago when we stunk against a shit Tottenham, but City are top of the league.
Are you winning the league though? Martin,
Yes,
one
we
of our
are.
members saying City winning the league.
Yeah, I said it on DR. We are again. We are.
What,
And
how
listen,
are we both winning the league?
Tottenham
you're
must
not
win.
winning it, bro. You're not winning it. It's mad. I nearly paid out bets and all sorts.
The
After
momentum
that
shift.
Tottenham game, I
They
really-
got Nottingham Forest away. Haaland's bagging another. He's just gonna get another.
No,
hat trick against them,
but
innit?
this is a key, Cass. This is the key that, like I said to you earlier, before the game, we've had one good game against Villa. We can't get carried away. Now we've had 2 good games, and today was a very, very important win. But we are City that are currently on a 2-winning game run, right? Not City on a 12, 13, 14 win. We have to go and now beat Forest. Like, we can't get complacent.
Don't get lost in the forest. Let's go.
We got Champions League on Wednesday. So we got to go and just... This is where we now have to go back to City of old, where games like this, run-of-the-mill, 3-0 by half-time, rest some players, go to Leipzig, deal with the matter, and build that momentum. Like, that's what we have to do now. We got Bernardo back. We've got De Bruyne back firing. Haaland's looking good. Diaz is back there. We just need to keep going now. Momentum.
Yeah.
We'll
Last
see how
one.
it is.
Last one. Someone wanted. Pac-Man wanted you to see this, Jess. I think it's a pizza and Arteta and something like that.
It's a
Waitrose.
pizza and
Waitrose.
Arteta.
It says Arsenal crumble. It's actually an apple crumble. He wanted
love
to
it, man.
see. Pac-Man wanted to see that one of your subscribers.
See, this is why we love football, because it's the gift that keeps on giving. But I'll say a famous saying before we close is, "He who laughs, Arsenal winning the league."
Peace.
Yeah, very famous. That's very famous for your 3 league titles in 30 Premier League
We're
years.
done.
Anyways, one more.
We're done. Bye. See you guys tomorrow morning.